Chair calls Taran Champagne. If you would please state your name, who you represent, and your position on the bill.
Good afternoon. My name is Taran Champagne. I am representing myself, and I am neutral on the bill. I have some concerns with the bill regarding the calculation of income for individuals. It does not lay out kind of specifics how these calculations are going to be made. For example, we speak about things like an individual's earning capacity. The judges are not financial analysts. They're not going to have clear direction, so they may not have ideas how they're going to calculate it. For example, say they are an engineer or a day laborer. How are they going to calculate that? Are they aware that they would go to the Bureau of Labor Statistics? Would they use the median from the Bureau of Labor Statistics? And how would they calculate locality expenses? For example, if you are in a area that does not have as high of wages, how would they calculate those differences there? In addition, other things such as barriers to employment. For example, if somebody is elderly, how are they going to calculate where there is biases where an individual may not be hired because they are older, say they're 50 or over? People are less likely to hire them at that point. Things such as the prevailing wage, how are they going to calculate prevailing wage in an area? Are they going to do a cost survey of various employees? It seems not specific enough. The incarceration thing, I really like that it is not considered potentially underemployment or unemployment. However, I would suggest that when these people are incarcerated, for those who are unable to have income outside, for example, maybe a low-skilled laborer or something like that, that they would not continue to accrue child support. What ends up happening is a negative feedback loop is formed where an individual who's incarcerated continues to accrue child support arrears, and then when they get out, they're already going to have difficulty seeking employment, and they're not able to make those payments on their child support because they're having difficulty seeking employment. Following that, they are jailed again for child support debt, and what essentially we are creating is a debtor's prison for those low-income individuals who cannot kind of escape that cycle. And that's my testimony. Do I have any questions?
Members, any questions for this witness? All right, seeing none, thank you. The chair calls.
Thank you for your time.
Cecilia Wood. Ms. Wood, if you would please state your name, who you represent, and your position on the bill.
Good afternoon again. My name is Cecilia Wood. I represent myself, and I am opposed to the bill, but I'm opposed to the bill not because I'm an idiot and I don't understand what $482,000 means to the state, but specifically on the incarceration.
482 million.
Billion. Yeah. Billion?
Billion.
Right, billion. All right. Billion. See, it's still a lot more money than I would ever be dealing with. However, I think this is one of those things that it might be worth talking our way out of with the feds when it comes to the incarceration element. And here's why. The mothers or the parent that hasn't committed a crime is still supporting the children. And the child support was, now I'm all about you can't hold someone in contempt. Obviously, that's a defense. But to not let that amount continue to accrue because someone, to get convicted, you have to have a mens rea. You didn't accidentally, rob a bank or embezzle money. In the meantime, your children need things. And the parent that has the child has been supporting them. First of all, the child support is based on the fact that the other parent is going to take the child out of the home a certain amount of time. So they're now supporting the child or children more time because they're supporting them 100%. They don't have the luxury of saying, I can't pay the grocery bill this month, or I can't do this. They have to provide the things that the child needs. Oftentimes, parents have to go into debt, and that debt is going to continue to follow them even after the person is let out of jail. So I really feel that that particular part of it, and I understand that the feds want us to do that, but sometimes I think we need to stand up to them, and I think that for our parents who are now become single parents and incur these debts to support our children in Texas, we can't sell them out. Thank you.
All right, are there any questions for this witness? All right, seeing none, we thank you. Okay, the chair calls on Chairman Nayave to close.
Thank you, Madam.
Oh, I didn't ask if there was anyone here else who wished to testify. All right. If not, the chair recognizes Chairman Nayave to close.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman and members. I appreciate the questions and just wanted to clarify, it's $241 million that we stand to lose if we don't make these changes before the next legislative session. So we want to make sure that our statute aligns with federal law and results in the best outcome for every family. So with that, I close.
All right. Was there a substitute on? Yes, the substitute is withdrawn and House Bill 2952 is left pending.